There's a group of individuals that was headed to a destination. They got on the plane, the flight attendant and the pilot, and they got ready to take off. Upon taking off, as they begin to ascend, they noticed that there was a snake on the plane. The flight attendant went to the pilot and said, "Listen, we need to land because there's a snake on this plane." The pilot looked back at the flight attendant, slightly smiled, and continued to go a little bit higher. The flight attendant left and noticed that the snake was still moving on the plane. The flight attendant went back to the pilot and said, "Did you not hear what I said? We need to land. There's a snake on this plane." The pilot looked back at the flight attendant and slightly smiled and went up just a little bit more higher. By this time, the flight attendant went back out to make sure the people were okay, and she said, "Listen, the snake is still on this plane. What is wrong with you? I told you that we need to land. Somebody is going to get hurt." The pilot looked back at the flight attendant and slightly smiled and went up just a little bit more higher. They eventually got to 30,000 feet up in the air, and they eventually made it to their destination. But something happened. Upon their arrival to their destination, the flight attendant noticed that the snake was no longer moving. It was no longer active. They eventually made it to their destination, and when they landed, the pilot got off of the plane and went to the flight attendant and smiled. And he said, "There's something you don't understand about altitude. When you reach a certain altitude, snakes lose oxygen and they die." I want to prophesy unto somebody right here that you've been dealing with some situations and with some folk around you that did not mean you any good. But God said they meant it for your bad, but He meant it for your good. But see, you don't have time to focus on your haters. Just focus on going higher, because eventually you're going to reach an altitude that they're going to lose oxygen and they're going to die. In this next season, your haters will be able to see you, but they won't be able to reach you. God's getting ready to blow your mind. If you receive this word, tag 5 of your friends and post this on your wall and declare, "Go higher." This is the season to go higher, because the higher you go, the folk that used to intimidate you will no longer be able to intimidate you in this season. This is your season to be blessed. If you receive this word, tag 5 of your friends and share this word on your wall and declare, "Go just a little bit higher." Have a blessed day.